They call me inmate 9204C. I'm 36 years old, and I've been in prison for 12 years. I'll be here for at least 3 more, maybe longer if the parole board doesn't like what I have to say. I killed a man with one punch. It was not a fight, it was not a brawl, just one punch. He fell, hit his head on the concrete, and never woke up. I didn't mean to kill him. I wasn't trying to kill him. I was just angry. It was just a moment, just 1 second of rage that I can never take back. And here's what nobody tells you. You don't have to be a violent person to kill someone. You don't have to be a criminal. You don't have to be evil. You just have to lose control for 1 second. Just 1 second. And someone can die. That's what I need you to understand. Because I see you. I see young men walking around with anger just bubbling under the surface. I see guys at bars, at parties, at games, getting into arguments over nothing. Over stupid, meaningless nothing. And I need to tell you what happens when that anger takes over. Because it cost me 15 years of my life. And it cost another man everything. Let me take you back to who I was. In 2012, I was 24 years old, working as an assistant manager at a sporting goods store. I had a girlfriend I loved. I had friends. I played in a rec league basketball team on weekends. I wasn't perfect, but I wasn't a bad guy. I'd never been arrested, never been in a real fight since high school. I wasn't some aggressive person walking around looking for trouble. But I had a temper, not a violent temper, but I'd get frustrated easily. Road rage sometimes. I'd yell at the TV during games. I'd get snippy with my girlfriend over stupid stuff. Nothing serious. Nothing that made me think I was dangerous. Looking back now, I can see the warning signs. The little flashes of anger that I'd brush off. The times my girlfriend would say, "You need to calm down," and I'd say, "I'm fine. I'm just passionate." That's what I told myself. I'm just passionate. I just care. I just have strong feelings. But really, I had an anger problem. I just didn't know it yet. August 17th, 2012, Friday night, my buddy Kevin's birthday. We went to McGregor's, this bar downtown. Good music, good crowd, good vibes. I was having a great time. A few beers in, feeling loose, playing pool with the guys. Everything was perfect. Around 11 p.m., I went to the bar to order another round. It was crowded. I was waiting my turn, and this guy next to me, maybe 27, 28 years old, bumped into me. Hard. Spilled my beer all over my shirt. He didn't apologize, just turned back to his friends and kept talking. I felt the anger flash, but I tried to let it go. I said, "Hey man, you just spilled my beer." He looked at me like I was annoying him. He said, "So, buy another one." That's when it started. That feeling. You know the one. Your chest gets tight, your face gets hot, your hands clench into fists. I said, "You could at least say sorry." He laughed. He actually laughed, and he said, "What are you going to do about it?" My friends saw what was happening. Kevin came over, grabbed my arm, said, "Let it go, man. He's not worth it. Let's just move to another spot." And I should have listened. I should have walked away. That's all I had to do. Turn around, walk away, let it go. But my pride wouldn't let me. My ego wouldn't let me. I felt disrespected. I felt like if I walked away, I was weak. I was letting him win. So I stayed. I got closer. I said, "You think you're tough?" He pushed me. Not hard, just a shove. The kind of thing that happens in bars 100 times a night and usually ends with both guys getting separated, and that's it. But I snapped. I pulled back and I punched him. One time. As hard as I could. Right in the face. He went down. Not like in the movies where guys get punched and they stumble back. He went straight down. His legs just gave out, and his head hit the concrete floor with a sound I'll never forget. A crack, like something breaking. Everyone went quiet. The music was still playing, but everything else stopped. He wasn't moving. I remember standing there, my hand still in a fist, watching him, waiting for him to get up, waiting for him to start yelling at me. He didn't move. Someone screamed. Someone else yelled, "Call 911." The bartender ran over, started doing CPR. I just stood there, frozen. I couldn't process what was happening. Kevin grabbed me, pulled me outside. I heard sirens. I saw the ambulance pull up, and I knew. Even before they told me, I knew something was really, really wrong. They took him to the hospital. Severe traumatic brain injury, skull fracture, brain bleeding. He died 3 days later, never regained consciousness. His name was Marcus Webb, 28 years old. He was an engineer. He had a fiancée. They were getting married in 4 months. I was arrested at the bar. They charged me with involuntary manslaughter. The prosecutor said I used excessive force in response to a minor provocation, that a reasonable person would have walked away. My lawyer said it was self-defense, that Marcus pushed me first, that I was just defending myself. But the jury saw the video. The bar had cameras. They saw Marcus push me, barely, just a little shove, and they saw me wind up and punch him with everything I had. They saw that I wanted to hurt him, and that's what made it manslaughter instead of just an accident. The jury deliberated for 6 hours. I was found guilty. The judge gave me 15 years. He said, "You took a life over spilled beer and wounded pride. You let your anger control you, and a young man is dead. You will have 15 years to think about that choice." Marcus's fiancée spoke at my sentencing. Her name was Sarah. She stood up, looked right at me, and said, "We were supposed to get married on October 12th. Instead, I buried him. You took everything from me over nothing. Over nothing." She was right. It was nothing. It was a spilled beer and some words. That's all it was. And I killed a man over it. I've been here for 12 years. I'm 36 now. I'm eligible for parole in 2027. Maybe I'll get out. Maybe I won't. Every morning I wake up and the first thing I think about is that sound, his head hitting the concrete, that crack. I think about Marcus, about his fiancée planning a funeral instead of a wedding, about his parents burying their son, about all the things he'll never do, never get married, never have kids, never grow old, all because I couldn't walk away. I've had a lot of time to think about anger, about pride, about what masculinity actually means. I thought walking away made you weak. I thought letting someone disrespect you meant you were less of a man. I thought defending your pride was important. I was wrong about everything. Here's the truth about violence. It's not like the movies. It's not controlled. It's not predictable. When you punch someone, you have no idea what's going to happen. They might stumble back and be fine. They might fall and hit their head and die. You don't get to choose. The human skull is strong, but it's also fragile. One punch, one fall, one wrong angle, and someone is dead. I've met dozens of men in here with the same story. Bar fight, parking lot argument, road rage. One punch, someone died, now they're here. We weren't trying to kill anyone. We were just angry. We just lost control for a second. But that second is all it takes. Let me tell you what anger costs. It cost Marcus his life. It cost his fiancée her future. It cost his parents their son. It cost my girlfriend our relationship. It cost my parents a son they can visit once a week through glass. It cost me 15 years. It cost me my 20s and most of my 30s. It cost me everything. All because I couldn't let go of spilled beer and hurt pride. You're going to be in situations like this. Maybe you already have been. Someone bumps into you. Someone talks trash. Someone disrespects you. Someone pushes you. And you'll feel that anger rise. You'll feel your hands ball into fists. You'll feel that voice in your head saying, "Don't let them talk to you like that. Stand up for yourself. Be a man." That voice is lying to you. Being a man doesn't mean fighting everyone who disrespects you. Being strong doesn't mean proving yourself with violence. Defending your pride isn't worth someone's life. It's not worth your freedom. Walking away doesn't make you weak. Walking away makes you smart. Walking away means you get to go home. You get to keep living your life. You don't end up here staring at concrete walls, replaying one punch in your head for 15 years. I thought I was tough. I thought I was defending myself. I thought I was standing my ground. Now I'm inmate 9204C. I killed a man over spilled beer, and I'll regret it every single day for the rest of my life. Marcus Webb should be 40 years old now. He should have a wife, maybe kids. He should be living his life. Instead, he's buried in Riverside Cemetery because I punched him one time. The next time someone disrespects you, the next time you feel that anger, the next time you want to prove something, remember this. One punch can kill. 1 second of anger can cost you everything. One moment of losing control can take someone's life. Is it worth it? Is your pride worth 15 years? Is that insult worth becoming a killer? Because that's what I am. I'm not a bad person. I didn't want to hurt anyone. But I killed someone. And that will never change. Walk away. Every single time. It doesn't matter if they're laughing at you. It doesn't matter if your friends are watching. It doesn't matter if you feel disrespected. Walk away and save 2 lives. Theirs and yours. They call me inmate 9204C. I'm 36 years old. I killed a man with 1 punch. Don't be me.